Hello everyone, Jeff with the Green Review. Today my friend Leno and I are building a raised vegetable garden bed. This area has been used as a vegetable garden in the past, but has terrible rocky soil. It also has a deer problem, so we've got the whole area fenced off. What we're doing here today is using the old wood that was painted, and it was actually destined for the burn pile, and so we're going to repurpose it for this. So we're not using treated wood. We're using a mix of sandy loam, peat moss, and mushroom compost. In the past, I've done raised vegetable garden beds with the square foot gardening method with 1/3 compost, 1/3 peat moss, and 1/3 vermiculite. I couldn't find any vermiculite and the sandy loam was free, so we're just going to use that. We're going to be putting down a weed barrier cloth on these existing weeds, and then we're going to be mixing the three ingredients of the sandy loam, peat moss, and mushroom compost and filling this bed. We're just going to be putting stakes in the corners on these 2x12s. You only have to have 2x6s as a normal raised bed, but these are what we have available, so we don't have to fill this all the way. And in the future we can add more compost and make it a better soil and raise it up a little bit. We're going to be using a watering barrel, not a rain barrel, because we're not using rain, we're not collecting rain. And we're going to have that barrel set up at one end. We're going to be using weed blankets that have drip irrigation tubing inside so that we can water this, and the cloth will keep the weeds out if there are any weeds in the sandy loam topsoil. There aren't any weeds in the peat moss or in the mushroom compost. Mushroom compost has been heat sterilized, so we know we don't have weeds in there. And so we'll be able to have weeds kept out, watering, and a better soil, and hopefully we'll be able to get a much better vegetable crop. We've already got the plants picked out and they're ready to go, so let's get this project going. And we're done. It took two guys 4 hours to level off the soil enough to be able to put the boards in, put the weed barrier cloth in, build the boards, fill it with the soil, and mix in the peat moss and mushroom compost, put the weed blankets on, install the barrel, get it connected, fill the barrel with water, and get the plants planted. So all those things were here to begin with, so it didn't take very long to do the job. So now we just have to let these plants grow and we can have a nice harvest later on. We installed this raised bed in a different video just 3 weeks ago, and you can see that the zucchinis and the peppers, which are waist high, and the tomatoes are all doing really well. We had a lot of compost in the soil mix, and with the barrel we're getting a continuous watering. Plants use water continuously 24 hours a day, and this little drip irrigation system supplies that to them, so they are just growing vigorously. And this is Jeff with the Green Review. Thanks for watching.